I want to talk about Gucci Mane right now. The other day, Gucci Mane jumped on his Instagram to announce a partner with Gucci. Now, the partnership or the ad campaign is called the Cruise 2020 ad campaign, and it's shot by filmmaker Harmony Korine. And once again, Gucci is hooked up with them. Well, Gucci Mane, has been receiving a lot of backlash on his Twitter once he announced this from different people, pretty much saying like, look, I thought we was boycotting Gucci. Now, remember, I would say maybe 6 months ago, maybe even sooner than that, Gucci, released the blackface controversy thing, and people like T.I. and other artists, pretty much announced that, look, we're going to boycott Gucci because they disrespected black people. And now to see Gucci Mane, a staple there in Atlanta and hip hop in general, stepping up right now, doing an ad campaign with Gucci, partnering up with them. What do you think about this, Sam, man? Do you think the backlash is justified? Do you think we're overblowing this? How do you feel about Gucci Mane finally getting a deal with Gucci?
I don't mind the people who are upset about it, but me personally, I don't give a damn.
Right.
If you want to go ahead and do your thing with Gucci, go ahead and do your thing with Gucci. I think that the backlash was warranted when they got slayed for doing that bullshit that they did with the blackface on these models, and these very pale models and I think it was very rude and very distasteful and terrible what they did. That being said, Gucci Mane going out here making his money and doing this thing, I ain't gonna get mad at him. I ain't get mad at Jim Jones when we seen him with the Gucci on or this person or that person. It's like, right. All right, cool. We know the boycott is here. All right, we know the boycott is here. But how long that gonna last? Have we ever been able to unify in anything, let alone the goddamn Gucci thing?
I ain't gonna say I'm mad. I'm not disappointed with him. I just get disappointed, how could you not get disappointed with a group of people that continue to get disrespected, continue to get, put in inferior roles, and, people just doing whatever they want to do to us. And we just continue to just take it on the chin and continue to support them. That's what I'm more disappointed with. And I kind of expect it at this point. And again, he had the name Gucci Mane. So obviously he been rocking with Gucci. And then you're always going to have, like you were saying, we don't do nothing collectively, and really nobody does. But I think that a group of people should have enough sense that if somebody's blatantly disrespecting your culture and your race, not to support that entity. You don't see, again, I'll say this because it's real and I'll continue to say it, other people supporting things, companies that blatantly disrespect them. You really don't see it. You know what I mean? And that's why I think you can point to, different ethnicities and races in America, who have been through things here, and they say, all right, we're going to take a stand and do this and just rock with our people. And I'm never mad at that. But I just think, it's just one of those things where it's like, again, the criticism is justified. Now, some of the things people are saying, they say these N-words, do anything for clout. Some people, another person said that, I guess we're forgetting about the Gucci boycott, but it's okay for them to disrespect our culture. Another person put, I thought Gucci products were canceled in the community. So another person put, after all these years, now to offer you a deal, come on, people, open your eyes. Pretty much alluding to, again, like we said, he had his name Gucci Mane, been wearing Gucci for all these years. Now they want to come reach out to black people after you just blatantly disrespected us. And I think, even though we can say we don't care, it's really a big thing for a company in 2019, 2018, to think that they could still do something like that and that the people would still support them. I think it shows how sick some people are.
It shows how sick. And then the even more sickening part about that is they are 100% dead on, because they are right. They know it and they're right.
Yeah.
Because we will. And I'm not saying you and I personally will, but it's just really, really a shame. And it digs even deeper. You talk about what other race would be blatantly disrespected? What other race would justify a murder? And brothers would give hugs and dads would say, I want to be their friends. And it's like, okay, can we be mad because we're so brainwashed under this rhetoric of Christianity and where it originally even came from when it comes as it pertains to the black men and women in America?
Right.
It is really, really terrible what they've just given us and the bullshit that they've thrown us to receive our treasures when we die and when we're gone, as opposed to living it right now while they sit there and sip tea on our backs. It's absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to his mom, by the way. I don't know if you both of them, Gene's mom.
Okay.
She came out and said that, yeah, she's going to do 10 years and okay, cool on her, but we need to talk about this corruption because the shit that we seen was absolutely despicable within this court hearing. When you got a bailiff rubbing her hair and a judge hugging her, I've never seen no shit like this in my life.
Right.
And it just continues to go on our disrespect because they sure know how to pick them. And they put us right out there to just continue. You like you said, we wouldn't see it in any other race.
And I want to read this statement because I seen this the other day by Dr. Welsing, one of her quotes out of her book. And it goes right to this whole Gucci thing, what we're talking about. She says, we are the only people on this entire planet who have been taught to sing and praise our demeanment. I'm a B, I'm a hoe, I'm a gangster, I'm a thug, I'm a dog. If you can train people to demean and degrade themselves, you can oppress them forever. You can even program them to kill themselves and they won't even understand what has happened. Now, I encourage people to go grab that book, The ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. I think that right there, it says it all, man. Through hip hop, and different things like that. It's just like at some point you want your people to rise up above the bullshit. You know what I mean? You don't want to keep seeing like, imagine like you just seeing your people like you get disrespected, you get killed, you could do that. Oh, we forgive you. Like, come on, man. It's sad, man. But we just have to be, the bright, ones, the enlightened ones, to push this thing forward at this point, man, because some people just lost.
Okay, you had the opportunity in your early journalistic journey to interview Dr. Welsing. What was your biggest take from that interview?
Actually,
you remember the most?
Well, the crazy part, a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, she wanted one person to interview her. I did actually a few questions, but I deferred it to him at the time to interview. So he did the full interview. I did actually a few questions, but my take, I was there. I was present, obviously, on the call and everything. But it was just, man, this lady, she's probably like 80 something, just how sharp she still was, you know what I mean, at that point, and able to really, break this thing down like nobody's ever broke it down, this whole race construct and, just, Black people and some of the psychological things that we went through and the reason why we act in certain instances, man. I think it's just a great, book. You talking about 20 to 30 years of research by this lady put into one book, man. So God rest her soul, man. I think one of the greatest authors ever to ever do it, man. So definitely.
Indeed, man. Great story.
Yes, sir. But you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother, Old God and Sandman. We're going in today on this Friday. I want to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine, Sandman. Word came down today that Tekashi, the sentence will be happening about January 24th, 2020, just a few months from now. Now, once again, we know that Tekashi was originally facing 47 years in the federal penitentiary, but we found out, a little while later that he pretty much would be released, probably, maybe, or time reduced if he cooperated fully with the government. He has been cooperating, so we're gonna have to wait and see how much time he gets. What do you foresee happening with Tekashi 6ix9ine on January 24th, 2020, Sandman?
Time served out January 25th, 2020.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's what I see, man. Why not let this circus just continue to fucking grow?
Right.
I mean, with his testimony, he's put more time on them brothers he did dirt with than Amber Geiger did for walking in somebody's crib and murdering them. Simply for putting out hits and doing different things, and basically, for all intents and purposes, being a menace to the city and to society. Not really hurting anybody, but just being a nuisance and a menace, and really igniting flames to start some real, to get people really hurt. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, thank God, who really got hurt in any of these situations? We have bullets. Yeah, we had this, we had that, but who got hurt? When you look at the time these people have to serve, these brothers have to serve for what happened, it makes you sick, man. And
right.
For him to be able to just go ahead and do what he did and go out and come back into the game and pick up right where he left off, because the more and more I said, no way this couldn't happen, the more and more I'm going, nah, Sam, you tripping. You in a whole different day and age. This ain't 99 no more. This ain't 2005 no more. This is 2019, 2020. And in this day and age, as long as people are entertained by you, they don't care what you did.
Damn.
It's entertaining. Ooh. And they don't care. So we're about to get it.
And that goes to, it's 100% real. It's probably the realest statement said all year, because you look over YouTube and social media and it's complete nuts. People that have threatened to do the most heinous acts to children, people that have ratted, people that have done anything, as long as you can keep them, laughing, smiling, joking while they smoking and drinking, or keep them, distracted from their real life and entertain them. Again, like you said, man, it's sickening.